Welcome, my friends, to a story of glory, and also a story that is most gory. We are back in the land of Kingdom New Lands, and we also rule the Kingdom of Vynacle. Now we must continue our quest of things to do. What shall we do today, you ask? Today's the day of 6. We must continue to grow our lands and make them safe, for soon the attacks by the mini-malls have been quite light, however soon they will increase their might. So let us now turn our head to issues most dear. One thing for certain, we shall need more men to defend the walls, to keep us safe from the horrible fall, which will one day come of the kingdom of Vynacle. So what should we do? We should hire more archers. The more archers we have, the safer we'll be. So let us hire one now, and he will make sure we are safe for the time to be foreseen. I shall provide him with a bow, so that he may strike against the enemy with most righteous right. Now he has a bow, he will do his job. But what else should we invest money in? Perhaps some agriculture, of course. We constructed a bridge, you see, to stop the flow of water. If we were to invest some money here, we could create a mighty farm which will grow us some money and also some food, so that the kingdom of Vynacle may continue to prosper. However, we were 2 coins short, but perhaps if we wander to the west, we could perhaps find ourselves a magical chest, and within that chest we could find pieces of gold, which will make sure we can grow tenfold. But instead we find something strange, an artifact of sorts. It asks us for 7 coins. I shall return one day. I am curious to see what it does, for it has a most curious insignia. It is one used by a cult of all sorts, but not a cult of evil, perhaps maybe a cult of good, and with it might provide us with a flood of wealth, of treasure, of men, of riches, or just something which will enable our survival. I shall return when I have more coins, and then we can continue to grow our land. But for now the sun has set, another day has passed, the day of 6 is over now. Let us prepare for the night of 6, and then for the day of 7. However, on the day of 7, I shall find myself with 7 coins, and with it I shall invest in the strange artifact we have found. For we must be curious. What sets the kingdom of Vynacle apart from the kingdoms of old? Those kingdoms were silly. They were kind of bold. Or at least, they were not bold. They were old. But they weren't curious. They did not adventure. Perhaps if we were to adventure, we could prosper. We could thrive as well as survive. So let us now await the night to pass. The night of 6 is upon us, my friends. It seems there is little to be attacked, though. Let us check the eastern flank. No, it seems that the enemy is quite quiet. However, I shall gift my archers with a stronger tower, just in case the enemy tries to show their power. But the night of 6 has now passed, and the day of 7 shall now begin. I could invest in a stronger tent. Perhaps we should grow from being a nation of tents to a nation of great halls, and then we could attract some learned friends. However, I think that could have contributed to the end. The end of the kingdom of Custard Stain could have been caused by too much growth. Perhaps the bigger one grows, the more the enemy would like you dead. So, before I present them with my head, I shall make sure to explore, for today is the day of 7, of course. So today I ride west to find not a magical chest, but a magical cabinet of all sorts. I have myself many coins, so let us invest and see if it shows us the rest. So let us continue our journey west. 'Tis not far away, however my horse has grown tired. 'Tis a sad thing when you have a horse with poor stamina. Let us continue our journey. I know I'm not far, and then, perhaps, with this, we could really go far. Yes, it could be cheating to use the same word twice, but I do not know, for I am a poet, and I do not know it. But I have gifted 7 coin to the strange artifact, and now strange scaffolding appears around it. It has changed into a stone totem. I have no idea what it does. There is no clue to its function for now, but perhaps, maybe one day, we shall see. I hope we see. This was an expensive investment for the kingdom of Vynacle, a kingdom that is not quite too prosperous yet, but perhaps Time will tell what the strange monolith will do, or will it unleash hell? I do not know yet, though I do know that hell is my end destination should I fail to defend my people in the kingdom of Vynacle. So let us continue to head east, for we must be ready to confront the beast of the night, the ones who will emerge on the night of 7. Though we are fortunate in that a blood moon will not occur soon, however, one cannot be too complacent. But another night is about to begin, so now let us just wait for the attack to commence. It seems my archers have provided me with few coins. I guess the hunt is just no longer profitable for us. 'Tis a shame, really. However, perhaps I should invest in felling a tree. It could allow me to grow quite free. But let us just make sure we are now safe and sound, for now we need to wait for the enemy to pound upon my walls with all their might on the night of 7, where they could grow quite strong. But hopefully this old guiding hand will find himself to be wrong. But let us just wait, for the sun has disappeared, but we now know a moon of white shall rise tonight. So there should be not much of a fight. The archers retreat behind the walls, ready to do their duty for their queen. For Queen Alexandria II is a queen most mighty, a queen most noble, who does not enjoy death and wishes to escape its nasty claws. Perhaps the totem will provide us with a pause, in a sense that we could maybe escape death itself. It could be the key to making sure this kingdom continues to live for infinite. Or at least we shall beat the day of 22 upon where this kingdom once fell. However, the Minimals have chosen to attack with much might. There are too many of them, the wall will fall, and must be prepared to retreat west. Oh no. Our archers have fallen, our peasants too are being knocked down. My farmer is running. He got murdered, unfortunately. And now the monsters run! They run with our items. They steal our things. The monsters are mere thieves in the night. They steal our coins. This is most tragic, but it's okay now, for the day of 8 shall begin. I will rehire my peasants and make sure they have their items. But I do think this will put a thorn in my side. So now I shall claim my money from my men. Thank you, my donkey. Now I shall give you a coin. Please take this tithe, and with it you will guarantee further life for the kingdom of Vynacle. But now I have 6 coin about. So what should I use it to spend on today? Stronger defenses are the order of today. However, my farmer needs a task, so I shall instead invest in a farm, should I have the right money. Unfortunately, I do not. I find myself 1 coin short. This is most tragic. However, perhaps instead of a farmer, I need an archer. Or instead of an archer, I need to grow, for it will only cost me 7 coins to advance to having a great haul. And my learned friend has now appeared. He will continue to serve the kingdom of Vynacle. Let us hope he makes us money, or grants us technology. Whatever he does, I hope he contributes. For if he does not, then it is without dispute. I shall have him executed, for the kingdom of Vynacle cannot afford any folly, nor any sloth. Otherwise we will be facing the monster's wrath. And let us continue to wait for more money. My archers are having a lot of trouble continuing their hunt. Perhaps if I was to find a rabbit or a deer, I could herd it to the camp. It would help my men, would it not? I see the fair trader stocking his donkey, and soon I will see him, and he will provide me with his goods. I see many deers sit in the east. I also find a boat. This boat was once tried to be repaired by the people of Custard. It read it in the history book. It was their last-ditch attempt. I will make sure that this time it goes properly, but I also find near it a strange chest. It is full of coin. Perhaps this is what was left near the corpse of the King Alexander. I take it now and return to the base. With it I will use it to invest quite well, or perhaps I could use it to purchase the parts for a boat. It is a good idea, me believes. I shall also give 2 coins for more parts. If we could build the boats, then we would reel with heart. And it would mean we could leave this land and ensure the continued growth of our kingdom. However, it seems I have lost track of time, for now if I do not return, I can no longer speak in rhyme. For the Queen Alexandria I could have been dead, and the monsters would have taken her pretty little head. So instead I return to the kingdom of Vynacle, just in a quirk of time, I believe. For night is now falling, but I have also been gifted with an opportunity to expand the kingdom further. This is something I believe a kingdom of Custard Stain never achieved. For 8 coin, we could build a new base, a even mightier kingdom with new technologies for us to exploit. However, we must also be wary, we need a catapult. So, I put it to my friends, I know what I will do. As the Night of 8 rises, I shall invest more coin. We shall make our base bigger, more prosperous. We shall become, not just a village, but a true kingdom. Or at least, to be correct, a queendom, for I am a queen, and not a king, who is wearing excessive amounts of bling. I have also been gifted new opportunities. The walls could be expanded. This is most interesting. Oh no, the monsters have invaded, by the way. They have attacked from the west once more. It seems it is now their favourite strategy upon which they bank. I guess the western flank is something of weakness. I hide outside the base, for I know the moon will set. As soon as the moon sets, the monsters seem to give up on their crusade. They also seem to have trouble with the walls. If I was to upgrade them, perhaps, I will be able to defend my base even better. But for now, the day of 9 begins. I ask for my coins, for I will need them quite desperately. I also gift one to the donkey, but I must also now gift them to the workers. They will recover their tools and their equipment, but I should also invest in a new wall. And now I shall make sure I have a builder ready to construct. It does not look good, my friends. There is no builder. Without a builder we cannot expand. And well, I will have to just invest in a new hammer. Here, my peasant friends, take this hammer, and with it you shall construct the base anew. Make sure it is big and strong, for we need to conduct many repairs. Where is my peasant friend, after all? I'm sure I gave him a coin. Seems he has abandoned us. This is most obscure. Here, you take a coin and take the hammer. I am absolutely sure I recruited more than one. Perhaps this queen's memory has failed her. This is a shame. Without a good memory, I will be to blame. Should the kingdom of Vynacle fall again? No, wait, I have a builder. Who is this man? This is very curious. Very curious indeed. But he gives me 2 coin, nevertheless. I thank him for this gift, for at least now I can repair all the walls. However, there is still a lot of trouble to deal with. And oh, another coin. I thank you for your generosity. It seems that all our repairs here are complete, but I need to invest more coin and find new ways of making coin. For I need to upgrade my defences once more. Without good defences, we will definitely fall. However, my mind has sparked an idea. Perhaps it is a good one. I shall ride to the west and see if we can build further walls. Let us see. No, it looks like we cannot. Perhaps a new tower, and perhaps this will provide me with a source of power. No, I cannot. This is not good. This is most annoying. But perhaps if these trees were felled, then I could have a space cleared to build a new wall. Oh well. And oh, a coin from the hunt was given. I thank the archer for his generosity. If I was to invest a sum of 6 coins, I could create a stronger wall. I shall make sure I have 6 coins available. Tomorrow, though, we must be ready. For the day of 10 is tomorrow, and it is forecast to have a blood moon. But now is the night of 9, and even if there is not a blood moon, it seems the enemies now attack with much power. And this makes me scared, and it may mean I need a shower. But I have faith in my men, and much faith indeed. I know they can defend me. Just make sure our shots are true, and make sure we are not firing out into the blue. Ready your bows, men, and make sure you sail. Hit your mark, and then we will attack without fail. However, I shall also invest in a bow. Even though the Knight of 9 has now started, I have a sneaky plan which might just help. You there, my friend, take this coin and run to the base and grab a bow. I have provided one for Fee. If he was to make it, this will be good. Then I would have another archer who will defend as he should. Come on, my friend, please enter the base. Your safety is guaranteed now, for you have entered my area. Welcome to the Kingdom of Vynacle. Now run and grab your bow, for we will have to defend. They are attacking the wall. They are through once more. Hurry, my men. We must rally. We must defend the base with all our hearts. Please, attack the enemy now, for they are stealing everything. They steal the coin, they steal the hammers. This is not good. However, if we fell them, we steal their goods back. This is most good. However, the enemy wears armor. This is not good in our darkest hour. However, it seems we have managed to defend ourselves for tonight. I have some coins as well, so perhaps with some repairs I might be able to last another night. The day of 10 has now risen. Let us get ready, for tonight is a blood moon. First things first, I shall repair the walls. A catapult tempts me, but I know there is smarter things to invest in tonight. But I should also invest another coin in giving it to the donkey, so that he may go and give us a new building for us to construct. And I see a serf who has no job. Unfortunately, there is no tools available for him. If there were tools, I would have given him one. But unfortunately, poverty seems to be rising. And unfortunately, there is little I can do, for I need to make sure. But hang on, I see a stray bow. Perhaps one coin will not hurt. Let me just invest in a wall first. Sounds, my luck smiles upon me. You there, my friend, take this coin. There is a bow outside the base. You shall take it, and you shall use it to defend my lands. Then we will be safe for another night. But let us see now the glory we shall uncover of a level 3 wall. Oh no, this is not good. I gave him a coin to build a bow, or at least to take the bow, but he chooses the scythe. This is not good. However, now I have walls made of stone. Now this is how we continue to grow. I still have trouble. I do not. Well, at least I do. Who am I kidding? Let us see if my archers are hunting. If they find something, then that will be good. Or if I was to march west once more, perhaps we could find another secret to the totem. Maybe we could. I continue to ride west to the totem. Is there anything I can do with it? What is its purpose? Unless, perhaps building this totem, I have an idea. I have managed to uncover some knowledge of the great gods who watch upon us. I believe I know what the totem does. As you see, when we gave it its tithe, it may have not granted us just life. I believe it has granted us something greater. For the totem turned to stone, and not something made out of bone. So perhaps with this stone, it has enabled us to construct our own buildings of stone. Perhaps this totem is linked with our advancement. It is a bastion of intelligence. This is most interesting. So if we upgrade the totem, we become stronger. However, the night of 10 now begins. As the sun fades in the distance, I listen out to see if I hear the sound of a blood moon. But now I must hope that the enemy attacks on the western flank, of course. Otherwise, we are in trouble. But perhaps this wall will be stronger, and it will hold. I believe if the mini-malls were to attack, they will have a much harder time trying to invade. But I still have problems, many problems of that. I need more coin every night. But a white moon rises tonight, so the blood moon is late. Perhaps. It seems it could be tomorrow, but for now it is a white moon most white. And now we must prepare to give up our fight. Or at least we should not give up our fight, of course. That is silly talk. That is the talk of a coward. What I meant was we should fight like a Howard. A Howard is strong. A Howard is stern. He always makes sure he fights to the last. But the monsters, as you can see, they throw ourselves against our stone walls. It is a most pathetic effort. They are having the most trouble breaking in. I still suspect the wall might fall. Even with a good defense, we are not packing a good enough offense. We need something stronger. And yes, the stone wall has crumbled. This is most tragic. But I do believe now we have cracked the secret of the gods, or at least the secret of our advancement. Archers, stop the thief. He stole a coin, and now I grab him out. And stop him as well. He has a coin. Make sure he does not run off with our hard-earned wealth. But now the day of 11 has begun. However, my friends, it is where I shall leave you. I shall see you all tomorrow, but oh dear, what the hell? It seems now the wars now will give us hell with a higher repair cost. This is not good. However, we shall deal with that tomorrow, my friends. I shall see you there, for I am the great guiding hand in the sky. My name is Squawker, but the Queen is Alexandria II, and we will see you tomorrow, or at least very soon, for the continued chronicles for the Kingdom of Vynacle. See you later, my friends. Goodbye, and safe journeys.